let me adjust that. Oh my goodness gracious, YouTube and Charco. Oh my, I adjusted it for Charco. One moment, math. Okay, one moment, and then, oh everyone. But I can just tell you what that goal is for. Hello everyone, oh my goodness gracious, hold on. Oh my goodness gracious. One moment. I literally didn't even show that. I haven't even. Oh my. Okay, it's done. By the way, it's done. It's done. Hold on, I'm updating it. I have to look underneath. Piece of wood. A big hardwood piece. Okay, there, it's updated. My goodness gracious. Oh. In case you didn't know, welcome to our virtual time. Hello everyone and welcome back. Also, for those that were on Discord, I hope you are enjoying Chud. I don't know if they go by Chud VR anymore or anything like that, but yeah, Chud. They're pretty fun and pretty wild. Okay, the music might be a little too loud. 1 moment, although it might be perfect. Okay, well, just so you know, okay, 3 things, maybe 4 things, maybe 5 things, but either way, a few things. It's really nice having this dedicated hand cam area, because literally, yeah, non-zero things. Literally, I can essentially just have all this sitting here and it can just be here. You know, going to Japan and back, it's still here. And there's actually even more space to the side. You just can't see, like there's actually more pieces. Yeah. E-E-E-G. Oh, before I make that disappear. Morado. Signalos hoodie hand texture. These are 2 things. Morado is basically the final steps related to exporting the latest version of the avatar project that I set up, which just like updated textures and such. And A lot of it will be for physics, like hair physics and whatnot. And then Signal's hoodie had texture. This is something that even Charco, where are they? If you're here, can you make your presence known? Well, like hair physics, because I won't just have this hairstyle. I will have other hairstyles, yeah. Even Charco right here. The famous neurosama artist, among other things. Seriously, if you look them up on YouTube, even Charco, you'll see thumbnails and stuff people used with their neuro artwork, including neuro actually reacting to some artwork. But yes, I've already seen a good portion of the progress on the hoodie part. They haven't done like the face textures yet, and there will even be ear textures. So yeah, that's really exciting. They've actually done other hoodie textures as well. So there's like a bunch of stuff coming. Also, I'd like to just point out Koseki Bijou from Hololive. We used the same nippers. And if any of the Hololive staff is for some reason lost and found themselves on this stream and can understand English, Bijou needs some tighter fitting gloves. You might check like auto shops and whatnot, that was recommended to me. But there are brands of gloves that are smaller and not just like the one size fits all generic sized gloves. But yeah. Hello everyone. Okay, so we are back to building this model. This one right here. We'll be finishing her body and building her big sword. I'm pretty sure that's the last few pieces that we will be building. Thank you, Hidden. Hidden being like one of the longest like viewers here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this style. I really like this style. Even though there's like other varieties of hair and stuff, this one's really cute too, really. You think it'll be complicated, the sword? Maybe. Okay, so just to review, I'm pretty happy with the quality of the frame arms, girl model compared to like the 30-Minute Sisters Monster Kingdom Death. Interesting. I have not heard of that. Okay, and again, thank you everyone about the goal. That was super wild. Demon Charco, Chaka, and David, and Maggie. Where it was the hammer and nails, you really just put them all together and use these little nippers. It's pretty nice. Yeah, so the 2B outfit will be on the Warudo model. Oh, a board game? Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, David. Yeah. So I do appreciate some of the games that have been gifted on Steam, including the I actually don't know what it's called. It's like something pleasure, click adventure, something like that. Thank you for that, see. And also the motor game, like don't quite know the name of it, but Motor Slice or something like that was gifted recently. There have been multiple gifts. I have denied or declined a few of them, a couple of them, just due to either feeling a little overwhelmed by the game, or maybe it's not quite the style of game that I would be interested in playing due to time and whatnot. Oh my goodness, gatekeeping. I guess I called Chauncey right out about the goth game. I also don't quite know offhand who Motor Slice was from. Goth Obsession, yeah, exactly. Oh, you saw that it was in my wish list. Wow. I've had it in there for a while, ever since I saw it on X, like the theater was posting like artwork. Hello, Berg, and hello, everyone. Okay, so we're building the other leg. Okay, yeah, that leg. Oh, here we go then. Motor Slice, I actually saw like Ghost, one of our lead moderators, and like the head of the Discord server. Ghost, I believe, actually, not to call them out or anything, but they beat the game. I saw they have the achievement, which only like 5% of people have, players. I'm pretty sure they beat the entire game already. Interesting. Yeah, I've never played Shadow of Colossus, so that will be an interesting experience. Okay, here we go. Also, I know I mentioned recently that I sent the leather strap outfit to have a little piece of the neck fixed. I sent it to Torio, the creator of the Ruta and Band Avatar and Minimorph. And I'm pretty sure they fixed the leather strap outfit, or at least attached it to my body, like my Blender file or something. But while they were at it, they also noticed something about my hair that I use, like on stream. They said it was like rigged wrong, and so they fixed it, which I'm not exactly sure what was wrong with it because it seemed fine. So I sent those files over to Josiah. But those are like more things that Josiah has to check up on. It's probably for a good purpose, but it's kind of like sending a car or a computer or something to a tech shop. And when they send it back, they're like, oh yeah, we noticed you had a dent, so we sanded your car for you. Which, it's not quite the same, but it feels the same. You know, like, when you're not expecting anything else to be changed and you just had one thing in mind to be fixed. It can be very, like, when you find out that something, like, totally different was adjusted. And they said it may require some, like, reapplying the textures and even redoing the physics on the hair, so I'm not exactly sure. Just I'm just gonna check it out. Hopefully it's not like a big deal. And maybe it's for the better, but I honestly have no idea what actually changed other than they said that it was rigged wrong. Hello, Bulma. Lizard leg. That's funny, near zero. Speaking of Nintendo, I noticed that they are gonna raise the prices of the Nintendo Switch. You're watching while assembling the HG Gyaradoga. Sounds like a Gundam. I gotta build something. Hair malfunctions and blows up, yeah, and then I revealed my bald look, so it's kind of like a win-win. Wait, are these extra thighs? Interesting. How far did I get? A Jedi Survivor? Well, I last played on the Discord. Like after that stream kind of crashed, I kind of bugged out. And I spent a while, way longer than what was necessary in like a town. And I just really wanted to like defeat these enemies and earn this outfit. And so I kept redoing it over and over and over and over and over and over again because I wanted to clear all the enemies like fair and square without like running past grabbing the outfit and running away. But yeah, the spawn of Ogdo. This was honestly such a crazy fight. And like bringing down the two like little mini bosses and having them beat up on it and then fighting them and then they respawn. But check this out, and for anyone that was there at the stream, I've unlocked something called like a fracture. It's basically like a challenge mode where it puts you in the training. It puts you in a training arena. Also, I'm playing on Grandmaster, by the way. It puts you in a training arena with two frog bosses. Like, what the heck? It's considered like one of the most challenging things in the game, I believe, when I looked it up. So basically, you can't cheese the fight, you have to actually do it. Grandmaster, if you beat that, yeah. It took you 30 minutes. Wait, so you actually played that game too? Oh yeah, one shot if you get rammed by the frog. Kind of easy once you learn their attacks. That's true, if you just kind of like take your time and do little bits of damage on them. Especially if I get more aerial abilities, that would probably help a lot. That's probably something that I would, if I consider doing, I would do at a much later time in the game. I know I get in-game content. I also discovered, oh wow, this one's done, this tray. I also discovered there's like a whole garden system on top of the saloon. I'm not too sure I'm interested in that, but you know. Wow, this one's about to be done too. Well, absent-minded. What difficulty did you play, David, on the Jedi Survivor? I feel like maybe you probably played Grandmaster. Oh, Zalro. Grandmaster, yeah, it almost seems like Grandmaster is kind of how the game was intended. Like it's almost like the normal of the game. And the other modes are like debuffs of it. That is true. I recall you saying that the Grandmaster on that one was easier than like the normal, or the first one. Easier than the first game's Grandmaster mode. Also, I see that you're on Helldivers a lot. Not to call you out or anything, but I noticed on Steam you were on Helldivers a lot. I thought you were gonna retire from it. Going for 1,000 wins. Oh, you must be close now. Although I bet a lot of those wins are probably at a really high rank. And I'll like switch into the easiest. Fix on my hands, that would be pretty funny. Almost like my hands are censored. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder if that's very common. I feel like there are HANDCAM streams where individuals have like furry outfits and whatnot that match like their avatar and whatnot. Oh wow, Near Zero got a membership. Thank you for that. What a good snipe, even though it wasn't like a direct snipe, but it worked out. Okay, how the heck does this go in here? Oh, right there. Yeah, I noticed you're in the ship quite often. Yeah, that's true. I kind of thought maybe it was almost like an idle game for you. Like, you're just chilling in the ship and then you're ready to jump whenever you need. A polar bear VTuber that wears big, pink, fuzzy bear paws. Yeah, I feel like furries are probably more common. They have like really matching gloves and whatnot. The music selection, I'm glad you enjoy it. And having these laid out in like alphabetical order, kind of, from like A all the way, and then it kind of wraps around. It's really helped quite a bit with organization. A fully articulated dark magician girl, interesting. Did it require glue or anything like that? I haven't built any models yet that require things like glue. Also, once the Wario project and all of that pretty much finalized, I should probably actually get this commission going separately. But Ren, the pixel artist who made this live 2D model, I'll have to have them update like 30 textures along with my hair texture will actually be a little different. I know you're very used to these nice stripes and whatnot. Unfortunately, due to some complications, I'm not really able to recreate this hair texture with the new Florida model that well. So I'll be going with a little different hair texture where it's more like dark and then it leads down to, I don't know if it's called like ombre or not, but it will basically be striped. I still think it looks very pretty though. So I'll have to have this model updated to sort of match the new one. Most things will be like the same. But like the Wario model will be really beautiful, like textures, like higher resolution basically, which will match like the videos. Oh my goodness, man. Also, I do appreciate the use of the stream elements for those who use the stream elements option, because they do take a significantly less fee, and they're pretty good service. I honestly haven't really had many problems with them. outside of the time that they wouldn't show me my account balance at all, and I couldn't withdraw at all. But besides that, yeah, so basically I will have a lot more similarities to the angels that you see in the videos, but I will still maintain like some of my own things, like my color eyes and other stuff. Now in the future I might try to get some sort of striped hair texture, but I'm not too sure yet. I've experimented with some things, but show dance and System Shock, I'm not familiar with that. I'm glad you're excited, Temporal. And Maki. Yeah, the old look, or like this look. It is really special to me, and it's not something I take lightly either. Definitely believe me when I say that I have been experimenting and testing so many different textures and whatnot. But the only way I actually achieved this specific visual hairstyle was because I couldn't use the higher quality textures, and so the VC Face program actually allowed me to have this unique hair look that otherwise I wouldn't have been able to have. I thought it was a crime scene. Well, I mean, it kind of can be if you're into that happy lurking demon Charco. Charco was working on the Signalis study and textures. It's really neat. It's like I went to a mall or something and bought like a themed hoodie, like from one of those like edgy stores that sells like themed merchandise. And Cora, you said any plans to bring out band model live, or like the light units? I thought about it. For sure, I really have thought about it. I'm not exactly sure how I would want to do that. As, you know, not to be silly, but it doesn't really have like, I don't have like a lore specific reason. And happy lurking mythic. The clown nose and the white blanket, that is so true, that was really cute. Technically I could do that again, because it's part of the YouTube studio. I just haven't explored all of that in a while. I need to put these together. Dim it a little bit. That is pretty funny about Loser, what you're saying about looking different like week to week. That is really funny. Like, does your hair ebbs and flows and whatnot, or even just your skin? clown aesthetic. So it was from a stream called Crow Country. I'm pretty sure it was from that one. I'm pretty sure that was the debut of the Pixel model. I can't wait for you all to see like the new face textures and stuff that are coming. The future is gonna be wow. It's taken a while, but it's really gonna be exciting. The shades and the stash, that's true. Hello, bird. It's going well. Just working on the second leg right now. We're on the second leg of the journey. I can already hear the drums. Oh my. Yeah, David, it would be honestly wild to make like a social media post or something and try to tag HoloLive and show them like some glove bands or something or some recommendations. Because surely there are gloves, especially like come on cosplay and stuff is so popular in like Japan and whatnot. So there has to be some gloves that are appropriate for their hand size. Also, I saw that VR chat has been releasing more like cosmetic and like cash shop items. You know, obviously they're trying to make money and whatnot, but they are coming out with like more creative things, like more accessories, more teleporting effects, and portal, like new portal textures and whatnot. I personally haven't really used too much of that stuff. Although, when we were at a dance event that was streamed at Discord and a few of us showed up at the dance event, some of those glow sticks, those like white sticks that were being passed around, I'm pretty sure those were like avatar accessories in the VR chat shop. But one of them was literally Allie, or I'm not sure their name, but from HoloLive. One of them was themed, like based on their birthday or something. And I really think that the potential for avatar accessories is pretty vast. I actually think it's kind of interesting. I know they're experimenting, or they released a VR chat home that can be customized with your own images and stuff. Although it's still kind of like a bit linear, but it's so interesting. All the little changes that they are introducing. Oh, Mori Calliope, that's what it was. handed out the glow sticks. Yeah, that is pretty neat, especially the fact that multiple people could technically hand them out if they own them. Yeah, so in the past, a lot of worlds would have glow sticks be a part of the world, for some of them. But in this case, they were glow sticks actually given out by an individual, which is really cool. Especially the fact that the Mori Kawaii one is like a limited edition one. So that's kind of a cool concept. Echo, what do you mean by the skull? Oh, is that Mori Kawaii, like the beats or something like that? Yeah, definitely the idol performance is like the inspiration for those particular glow sticks because the style that they wear. Yeah, that is pretty neat. That is pretty neat. Bird. A permanent accessory, yeah, it goes into your new like accessory radio menu. And I also saw that there's a new radio menu option for like outfits. Like maybe they're gonna design some creative outfit system. But they are creating a lot more options for people who go into Unity and customize their avatar. They're creating like a lot more functionality to be able to like put things on your avatar like angel wings and ears and all sorts of stuff using like a really interesting accessory system. Also, the glow sticks, you could change the color of them. Yeah, a model kit would be pretty interesting, but I'd have to get permission. Multiple individuals who created the initial avatar and also possibly the concept artist, so I'm not sure. I honestly... One day, I'm gonna throw it out there, but I'm just gonna throw it out into the void. One day, a unique 3D avatar might need to be made if there are too many restrictions put onto what can be done with this avatar, then you may need to look into that route. However, I'm pretty sure the restrictions are pretty generous when it comes to what you can do with this avatar, including customizing it in the way that I have. Yeah, made my own avatar. I don't know who. Oh, I'm gonna be real. I have messed with Blender before, and I do work in Unity. I will never make an avatar. I'm just gonna say that right now. I will 100% commission someone versus making it. I have made 3D model stuff in the past with the Unreal Engine, and I have zero interest in taking the time to design avatars anymore, or design 3D objects. So I will respect those that have put the time in. Hello, Corey. You see, I love to put out videos and such. The last thing you need me to do is work on learning how to make an avatar from scratch. A character producer. Animation, yeah. That would be really wild, like a stop motion animation. I'm pretty sure I've never actually seen Wallace and Gromit. Like only ever like clips, maybe. Yeah, that reminds me, I need to go into the Arts and Crafts channel, or the OVTR channel, whichever one. And I have a bunch of things to review there. Hello, Bob. Thank you, Bird. Hello, JP. Yeah, when the robot begins building the robot, it's over. It's over. I'm just waiting for the next episode of Needy Girl Overdose. I'm out. Wow, needle. That's funny. Needle. I was wondering, like, what that emoji meant. Yeah, the little break for the Angie Orchestra. It is interesting, like streams, like the HoloLive, like because I keep usually building like the Armored Core model. They use probably approved by HoloLive, like they probably made it or something. But they use like one song the entire time, and it works pretty well. It works pretty well. Like it's kind of low in the background, and it works pretty well. Like I had that stream on while I was building the new computer chair, which is really amazing, by the way. It's a really wonderful experience, that chair. But it definitely had me thinking about these streams and how we have like music that changes and revolves. Yo, startup tune. Well, this was like a tune that played throughout the entire the entire like stream. It was just the same song over and over again. Ergonomic chairs, yeah. The Razer chair is honestly, it's not that great. It's really, you're just paying for a brand, really. Oh wow, Balatro has like a single soundtrack. Interesting, like a single song. You never get tired of hearing. Interesting. Yellow elastic. Elastic, hello, brownie monster. Hello, black orb. Building the high heels right now. Oh damn. The gotcha style of the music. Are you saying that sometimes it can be the truck commercial music? And so it's like gotcha music? Like it could be something amazing, but it also could be something kind of meh. Without instructions, yeah, this would be pretty challenging without instructions, that's for sure. Yeah, Japanese equivalent and beat. Hello. Yeah, Balatro was recommended to me. I just wasn't super into it. I'm honestly really, like, I am so more than satisfied with the games in the Steam library that I have now. And if I not only not rushing through them, if I like took my time and enjoyed each game, it has to be literally a few, like years of games now in the Steam library. And if you add the occasional like whip game that comes out, or things like Battlefield or persistent games, I mean there's so many games. You don't play Battlefield, you will fall down a hole. Yeah, I bet. A combo creator game. 70% unplayed games. It's funny that the quest initially was to play through the Steam library. And like that was kind of like the plan. And instead, when one gets completed, 4 more take its place. Be careful. Around 120 games in terms of like games available to play that I haven't played. It's probably like 100, probably a little over 100. No. Okay, another lake complete. Like it in. Oh, we're about to assemble it. Yay. And then we're gonna do the weapon. Oh my goodness. This looks really cute from behind with the like pigtails. That's really tempting. Lovely legend, that like legend. Wow. Almost reminds me of Bilbo Baggins. Half your Steam games. Yeah, it seems to like common that a lot of Steam games need to be completed. Too many games out of RAM. Interesting. I like that the head is the last thing you put on. Cyberpunk, yeah. I've seen one streamer on Twitch that I have popped in and out of over time. Named ADCVR. And they've been playing that. I haven't really seen them play it. I see their status on Discord and I believe on like Twitch, but there's definitely streamers who start down that path, and it seems like a pretty broad game. There's probably a lot you can do in it. Bloodborne, oh yeah. Yeah, the breeds are kind of cute. It's definitely the curled ones too. The growing on me, the idea of doing the curled ones. They wipe off paint on the hair to make the strands stand out. Oh, that would be really interesting. I know. You didn't like her legs attached. Okay, but it's so cute. I like how, like it's really good. Like compared to the 30-minute sister, I really like the build quality overall. This part's a little strange right here, but let me just read a little bit of what you're saying. Throwing things on sale. Yeah, grab it while it's on sale, of course. I mean, it really is kind of the smarter thing to do if you ever plan on playing it. Yeah, final touches, at least for this, before we build the weapon. Do I have a process for choosing which game to play next? Well, so if I was going based on like the meta, oh wait, there's like little side things to put on. If I was going based on like, you know, metas, then I would play whatever's like really popular. But I've done it a little bit, but most of the time I just kind of play what seems interesting, what I'm drawn to. If these are the beings that herald your ending, you're okay with that? Wait, are you talking about angels? Or the frame arm spells? Oh yeah, Final Fantasy or like Square Enix games, there are definitely a lot of sales for those. Where is Kate? Oh, here it is. Whoa. Alright. Bloodborne is certainly coming. I know I said it would be like the next game, but I'm thankful that Bird, especially Bird, helped sort of remind me that, you know, I don't really have to play that as the next game, especially right after Silk Song and Dark Souls, the goth game. I am excited about that. I did see that there's like not just one character, there's actually multiple characters. The goth obsession game. Maybe one day I should try like my dystopian robot girlfriend game. Yeah, I do enjoy Mirror's Edge. Playing the second one would be fun on stream. I've only played it once before. It's gonna be tiny little blue balls to grab. Hello, Saint. You know, I wonder sometimes, like, when you have games on your wish list, like once you've wish list a while back, before they are released, like indie games and such, and then all of a sudden they just drop out of nowhere, like Motor Slice and like Goth Obsession game. I wonder if that's what it's like when I post a video. Like, you just don't hear anything, and then all of a sudden, like, boom, there's a video. Although I do like to post, like, a preview, so you kind of have an idea of what's coming, as opposed to just posting it randomly. But cute, I like that. You say plus. Also, I feel like I've mentioned this before, but have you ever noticed how many companies have Plus as like a service or like part of their services. Plus was a typo. Oh, I literally was thinking about like services that have Plus, like Plus packages, like Disney Plus. They know they're gonna strike the video. OVT Plus, yeah. Yeah, those ribbons on the side are really cute. Wow. You said sorry in advance. Wait, sorry for what? Wait, it's on sale? But what's on sale? Are you attaching the arms? AI powered. Yeah, let's not talk about angels now. Let's not talk about AI and well, you know, how angels exist. He's alive, kind of. Little snap. Also AI until it takes the kitchen knife to you. And not to bring it to you. I forgot to put the blushing face on. He's hitting the head well. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Now we get to build the weapon. Gotta fix her posture. So cute, what the heck? Little face on the ball joint. Oh my goodness, that would be funny. Hopefully the dress. Okay, the skirt was kind of a hassle to put on. Like as in it kept popping off. But it seems pretty secure. Whoa. Oh my. Oh my goodness, this is super cute. Oh my. Oh my. I'm really a huge fan of this. Like compared to the 30-Minute Sisters, I'm much more of a fan of this. Oh, the hips are a little strange. Around this area, they're kind of like, they detach a little bit, but still really amazing. Now we get to build the weapon, and then the stand. Although it does look really cute on the back with like the pigtails, but I like this too, but I am tempted to put the curved ones on. There is another one to build. Also, I haven't finished the show yet. I I'm only like a couple episodes in. Also, I haven't seen a notification, so I'm not sure if there was supposed to be one. Yeah, so there's this other version too. To build like a bikini version. I just basically looked up the brand frame arms girl, and I really liked this one out of like the models that I saw. I really was drawn to this character. Where is the armor? Okay, so there's a stand. The less is more. I don't know. I don't know, David, what you were meaning by wish list, but yeah, I didn't see what you meant. I was messing with the plastic from this wrapper. Okay, let's get the band built. It's a bop, but I'm also ready for it to change. I'm telling you right now, I know I've said this 1,000 times, and I'll say it again. If we were on Twitch, I would absolutely love playing music for you all. Music that I come across and stuff. You bought a game? Yeah. Maybe you can get a refund on it. I'm sorry that happened. I don't know if it was a game you were interested in. Was it work simulator or work therapy or work massage? But within 4 hours, wow. That's good to know. Oh wow, that's interesting, Cora. The idea of having background music playing through Discord, and then you like go to Discord to listen to it. But some people wouldn't be able to do that with their devices too easily. Okay, let's build this stand. I don't know why I thought this stand was gonna be like way harder. Well, technically I probably could do something where the music is separate from the YouTube mod. However, YouTube has like a really powerful like system to detect audio while you're streaming. So I'm not sure I want to take the risk. I believe if they do detect certain levels of copyright audio, they will actually just turn off the stream. And you'll get like a warning or something. Yeah, I like big swords as well. I still have the stand for one of the last ball jointed dolls. I still have the stand to build. I really need to shove this inner hole in the back. Or back hole. Oh, there we go. Actually, it went in pretty easy. At first, it was a little resistant, but I found the right like angle to go into it. And it was pretty smooth. Okay. You know, we need to get her in a nice pose. I will say the insertion in the back hole was like oddly satisfying. Like, it was much deeper than a lot of the other holes on the model. And I don't know, it's just hard to explain. Obviously it sounds like fast, but it really was kind of pleasant. Yeah, smooth like butter, yeah. Like warm butter, like with a knife. Oh wow, re-animals. Thank you, David, for this team gift. Build quality, putting 30-minute sisters to shame. I'm telling you, honestly, yes, yes. I would gladly get another one of these, the frame arms girls in the future, of like a different style. Like maybe reds or yellows or, some other contrasting thing. This is so nice. So nice. And the stand is really quite nice too. So, the way you all made your thing, sisters, in the way of an angel, it looks really nice. This music kind of sounds like FKJ. rock simulator. The rock simulator 2 is in your library. Hey, I wonder if you meant to buy that or gift that. I don't know. But here, let me zoom it in. This is super cute before we start on the weapon. You were listening to FKJ today? Wow. And that's wild. I haven't listened to FKJ in a while. Oh, this is so nice. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, there's a game where you're a rock. You're just like a rock. Okay, so now it's weapon building time. But first, I'm sure David already knows. We're gonna take a little 15-minute break. Sounds hard, oh my goodness. Okay. Enjoy a 15-minute break. You knew you woke up for... Wait, I knew I woke up today for a reason. Oh, because of the rocks? Maybe. Okay, be right back. Beep boop, beep boop boop boop, beep boop boop boop. Thank you for the membership. And I hope you all enjoyed your break. I saw that some of what you were talking about was like horror movies. It's definitely not something I'm deeply into. But it was sweet seeing you all talking about it. Okay, let's get started because when this project is done, then we can move to Discord and have some chill hanging out and gaming time. Also, I'm gonna guess I'm gonna guess that you don't really do a lot of Discord. Like I know you were part of many Twitch chat channels. You knew it times two, that's so funny. Yeah, and honestly, my life is probably a little bit more simple for you not having to do Discord. It's a really interesting and powerful tool and can enable so many amazing experiences, and at the same time can add even more complexity to your life. Okay, now we're building the weapon. I'm really excited about this. It looks like there's multiple varieties of things that you can build. Oh, well, you can even build like guns, or maybe they're like arm blades. Oh wow, there's even like armored blade versions. Interesting, I wonder if those are included. Interesting. There's like so many variations. But I'm gonna go with the traditional big sword. Big hair demon Charco. Cyborgs are back in the major order of Helldivers too? Interesting. Yeah, I haven't played a whole lot of Helldivers since we last played together. I've been really sucked into Star Wars and Jedi Survivor. Yeah, Helldivers is pretty fun. Maybe down for some Helldiver fun on the Discord. After stream. Not 100% guaranteed, but it is certainly a possibility. I'm so glad I'm using nippers and not the scalpel. That was certainly something. Is that a good day I took a break? Oh, because of the bugs being all like super powered and whatnot. Determinative. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Is that like a VR game? What kind of like genre is that game then? Is it strategy or maybe like first person? Where you get to pretend to be a peasant knight. A narrative plague simulator? Interesting. That reminds me, wasn't there some sort of game where it was like a mom and a child or something? And there were like rats everywhere? Wasn't that some sort of game? I feel like I saw PlayStation 3 for it or something. Oh, literally a plague tale. Oh, I see. Was it like good, or was it just like pretty much watching a movie that you occasionally controlled? That's funny when you have to spell a word that you don't often use. Or like that you don't often type out. it's more stealthy from what you saw. Interesting. I feel like it's one of those games where you see like a trailer and then you never actually see like anybody playing it. You know, like any offense to the game, just, you know, was there a lot of people actually wanting to play that game? Sumiki. We're building the sword right now. Oh my goodness, dude, this session. So David, I personally feel like it would be better for me to do the frog bosses once I've pretty much like beaten the game or gotten like way higher like level with my abilities, because I feel like they're probably way better to fight when you have like really strong aerial abilities and whatnot. And even like a lot more shields, perhaps. But then again, they get one-shotted, so. The hunt struggling by plague. Like plague, plague, something like that. Okay, JP, that kind of reminds me of a manga series that I really like. It's called like Alice, or maybe it's called Wonderland. I haven't read it in a while, but I am thankful to now have like a few of the volumes. I'm looking forward to continuing that story. I did finish like two mangas recently. One that's very cultured that honestly didn't have much story. And, you know, you sort of like push your way through and just see what craziness happens. And then one of them was, I believe, volume 5 of My Dress Up Darling. I'm actually surprised at how many volumes My Dress Up Darling has. Like, how many mangas, like, volumes? It's like way more than I thought it would have. Seems like it's an ongoing series. Breakfast? Well, I don't have the eating module yet. The simulation of eating module. I don't have it yet, but I've been thinking about it a lot more. It might be interesting. Then we could, like, well, you know, maybe eat on stream, but not like on stream, but like kind of. the snowing module. That is actually a good point. The simulation of snow, which is really important for a variety of reasons. Manga book club, oh my goodness. You know, I knew Dress Up Darling was like popular, but I didn't know that it was like iconic. I didn't know that it was like super popular in that way. You know, I have such a desire to open a box of cards. Like they're all sitting next to me on a table. And I so much want to open a box of cards. It's crazy. I can wait, I can schedule it. Delayed gratification, right? Well, I still have the Frame Arms Girl Blu-ray to watch on the PlayStation 5. I've watched like a couple episodes, but I need to return to it. That would actually be pretty fun. A tree. But you have a box of Secrets of Sticks just hanging out. You mean this? But look, I'm still behind. I haven't even opened the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one. And I can't open Strix until I open this. Remember, I have to not keep up with the meta. I have to be behind the times. You know, when everyone's playing like GTA 6, I have to be playing GTA 2. On standby. Well, all the cards are on the table, just right next to me. Oh, that song is a vibe. Love Magnum. It was spraying to me, yeah. I also really wonder, okay, I had to refund a few items that were like Pokemon cards that were thrown like a while ago, but they were like individual cards and they never went through, so I don't know. I refunded those recently. However, I'm really wondering where the Dead or Alive Venus Vacation is in or whatever. I don't know where that game is. Like, it says it's shipped, but it's like never shown up. I don't know if it's lost in shipping or if the the vendor just marked it as shipped, but then never actually shipped it. They have a giant card along with like 2 single cards. Oh, I have not forgotten the Dead or Alive. I've never played the Dead or Alive, so I'm quite curious about it. And after what Berg showed on Discord, it seems pretty interesting. I haven't reported it yet because I'm like really hoping. Is it a gacha game? Well, it's not online, so like it couldn't be that bad, right? Or is it? I don't know. It's also not a fighting game. This one appears to be like a photography, like beach vacation sort of vibe. If it ends up like you, not like having any updates after a while, maybe another month or so, I'll probably just, have to report it and try to get it refunded. I'm driving. Okay, let's put these together. Somebody's driving apparently. Or drowning? I can't tell. Yeah, that was another track commercial. Campaign wild. Everyone thought they heard something else. That's really wild. It's kind of like that practice where you stand in the line and someone in the front is told something and then they whisper it to the person behind them and you keep whispering it and then eventually the last person has to announce what they thought they heard, and it's like usually like way different from what was originally like actually said. Wait, how the heck does this stay on? It's popping off. Or take phone, I'm not sure. Oh, Magnum, the Dead or Alive game was it was through the PlayStation 5. It was a gift on Throne. Hopefully it like works. Our phone. Oh, interesting. Well, it works really nicely with, like, slim fitting gloves. Like, it's really nice. It's a lot better than like the baggy sort of gloves I used to wear at first, and what Hololive gives their talent. Oh, I know, Hololive, you can do this. Get the talent better gloves. Okay, so Bob, apparently Dead or Alive is like a whole series where there's volleyball, there's fighting versions, and then there's like the sort of dating version, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, why won't that stick together? But I like that sound. The crossover with Halo? I mean, what the heck? Welcome back, Bruiser. I wonder if the Dead or Alive, I assume the Dead or Alive, like, series is still going on. It'd be so interesting to, like, see behind the scenes of the studio. I really love behind the scenes of, like, game studios and stuff. I think it's such a incredible thing. Oh, Viper. Production stories. Yeah. Ooh, it's coming along. Dead or Alive 6 killed the series? Is that a fighting game? I wonder why it killed the series. I mean, realistically, with as much censorship that goes on nowadays with games, I'm surprised that games like that are still around, unless, you know, it's popular like in Eastern countries or countries that don't censor it as much. Yeah, I actually saw that, like, not to get like too political, but I saw a little while back that like the Prime Minister of Japan or something like that like signed a law or pretty much said that they were not going to like overly censor their internet and animations and stuff like that. That they felt like it was important and a part of like their the culture and heritage and whatnot. Yeah, this art turned out to be a lot more simple, but there's still a few more details though. Oh, it's so nice too. Oh my. Oh, I see Black Orb. Yeah, that definitely sounds a little rough for the series. A little absent-minded. There's all these other, like, blades and stuff. It seems like there's, like, way more accessories and things still around. It feels like there's a lot of variations of what you can still build in this set. Wait, you said Japan was really adamant about censoring more in games? Okay, see, there you go. That's like the opposite of this, of what I was just talking about. That's unfortunate. Kind of interesting that they're like so heavy into that. And that like censoring just keeps like becoming more and more a thing. You saw a playthrough of an old 2000s game where it took place in the futuristic year of 2029. Well, it's just like Blade Runner, you know, taking place in like 2019, which is funny. Blair. Oh, oh. These little details are a little bit more challenging to put on. small angel IRL before GTA 6. Oh my, like a little plushie. Okay, now that would be pretty interesting. I wonder if like having like a little weapon though would be challenging to get like a company to make. Drake. Oh. Wait, didn't this come with stickers? Oh my goodness, it did come with stickers. Oh my. Like decals and tattoos. Interesting to know. Oh yeah, there's another little sword. Okay, they're saying like basically you could have optional like kind of like small swords and even train style swords. I'll just go with the big one. This one big. What is that? Maybe that's an added support. Like goes under her wrist area. Oh, totally. Okay, let's see how this works. Okay, yeah, surely this goes to like the wrist area. That's kind of like an extra way to hold the weapon. Now to actually get her hand onto the handle. Sleep well, Soul. Okay, nice. Okay, attaching the hand and sword. I assume that goes through it. Bikalaka. What is that? Is it like the shape of the sword? Yay. I believe there's stickers though, so I need to take a look at that. You. So there's like armored variants. Oh, I also like this. The idea that you could have the sword mounted on the back. That's super cute. Oh, yeah, there are stickers. Multiple weapons and different variations of like railguns and such. Yeah, now there's stickers. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, now is it the hard part. It even shows you could put like, oh, maybe this is what someone said was like water based. I do have a nice little collection of statues and figures now. Water transfer decals, is that what this is? I mean, it's in Japanese, so I can't tell, but there is this little image of like a brush. Although these would really add some nice detail to the figure. mean, they look like normal stickers. Maybe it's just... Maybe they're just saying the brush helps put it on. I can always try with one of the buns. Oh my goodness, beat. Wow, I think I know what you mean. Oh, thank God, by the way. Did someone look up and actually see if these are water transfer or if they just normal sticker? Oh yeah, maybe they're not. Maybe, like you said. Interesting. Maybe they won't peel off. What sort of witchcraft is this? What the heck? How the heck do you remove them with water? What? They like somehow lift off of it? What sort of magic is this? And maybe the blue represents water. Yeah, maybe that's why it's blue, like you said. A Lego set with stickers? Oh wow. You'd cut out the decal and then wet it and lift with a brush or Q-tip. Oh my, that's really interesting. Interesting. It seems like it would be worth it with as much detail as you can add. It's tempting and also I'm not sure I'm there yet. I also don't really have like adequate stuff to, well, I could use some Q-tips, and I guess I could get some hot water. I almost feel like that's a personal project that I would like to, yeah, watch a tutorial like you said, and kind of tackle. Not right here. I don't want to get water on the surface either. So I'd probably want to do that in a different, like, safer, water-safe area. Seems like interesting. Well, that's really exciting. I will definitely watch a tutorial for this. So, unless I were to build, like, all of the other accessories and weapons and such, that pretty much brings this really cute model to a close. boiling water in the kimchi. Wow. Well, thanks to you all. Thank you for joining me for this two-part journey of building this model. The first time we've actually done a two-part HANDCAM series. And now for a bonus unboxing. Just kidding. And thank you, David. Hello, Autumn. Okay, I'm Steve-O.